The fish were very difficult to catch. We cast a variety of lures without any success, so we decided to try trolling with the spreader bar.
Got one chasing it.
You probably feel decent when you first do it, right?
Oh boy!
I gotta go. I'm on one, but.
Yes!
Did you get that?
Oh yeah! I can still see him.
Based off the drone footage, we knew this tuna would be the perfect size to eat.
At least we're eating, right?
Yep. Maybe.
God willing.
God willing is right.
Try to come over here. Don't want to get in the motors.
So interesting how sometimes the troll bite is just on.
Yeah, I think if you had like a big spread out, you could catch 30 a day, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
So interesting. Any idea as to why that might be so?
I just think they're feeding at the right level, so they see the bars and they're all spread out, so they're hard to get on spin, you know?
Gotcha.
Even small tuna put up a tremendous fight, and after 15 minutes, Nathan had the fish right beneath the boat.
Oh, he's got some fight. Well, he doesn't want to quit.
There we go.
No, what do you mean there we go?
Nice. Awesome. It's not often that we're able to actually lift a tuna on this boat.
That's a good problem to have, isn't it?
Yep.
Regulations for bluefin tuna change often, but at the time of this filming, the rules allowed us to harvest up to 3 tuna per day, from 27 to less than 47 inches. Cullen set the spreader bar behind the boat, and in no time at all, we had caught the interest of a second bluefin tuna.
Were they really? Oh! One just came up on it. Looked like one came up on it. We're on!
I gotta go. Did he swirl on it a couple times?
Yeah, I did. I thought I was seeing things, and then he came back and creamed it. Pretty awesome hit. It's pretty cool.
Nathan's sick of reeling these things in.
Yeah.
What, you want to reel it? No.
Put Nathan to work. That could be a sweet bite shot. He definitely took a couple swings at it before he got hooked. We're marking him pretty good too.
The tuna was the same exact size as the first fish and would provide us with plenty of meat. With 2 fish on board, we decided to call it a trip.
Well, it's about 11 o'clock. We're gonna head in. We got our fish. No need to continue catching them. We got plenty of meat. We're going to probably have some sashimi, but Lauren and I are also going to try smoking the tuna, which is something we've been doing with all sorts of different fish species this year. So, awesome day on the water. It's finally calming down a little bit. Awesome.
As soon as I got home, I went to work filleting the fish. Tuna sushi is separated into grades based on the fat content. Different cuts can be recognized according to the marbling throughout the steak. I used a spoon to remove leftover meat from the ribs. The head of the tuna also contains several high-quality cuts.
Rosie, want some tuna?
The next day, I decided to smoke some of the meat. After smoking, Lauren and I prepared the tuna for long-term storage using a pressure canner. Done properly, pressure canning will preserve tuna for up to a year. This tuna is now over 6 months old, and it made one of the best tuna sandwiches I've ever eaten.